Rivals has arrived, and along with our journey today, I have a guest co-host in Alex Kirry, who happens to be my co-host on our new radio show, KSL's Unrivaled. Thanks for being here, Alex.
I thought specifically we weren't supposed to do Rivals if we're unrivaled in the evenings. So it's
Rivals
weird.
during the day, it's Unrivaled at night.
Yeah,
because it's after hours.
it's good.
All right, so LeBron James, who has done a lot of great things. He opened this new school, I Promise, just came out and said that the President of the United States has actually been more divisive and used sports as a way to separate us as a country. And my question is do you agree with this or not?
I don't think there's a specific plan ever for Donald Trump to divide people. I think it just happens with some of the comments that he makes. And you could be a sports figure, an entertainment figure. You could be a celebrity chef. I don't care if your views don't match up with President Trump's narrative going forward. He will throw you under the MAGA bus, So I don't think he specifically has a plan to use sports to divide America. It just so happens, and by the way, we've been divided in America over sports all the time. I don't understand what he means that they're using sports to divide us, because
so LeBron,
I'm specifically divided from other people because of sports.
So LeBron, he says, look, I grew up, I'm black, and I grew up in a tough neighborhood, and the first experience I had with white people was actually in sports. And it gave me a different perspective because I grew up seeing white people in a certain way, and sports actually helped me to see them differently and not as in a racist way. That some of the greatest people I've met in through sports have been white, and he just felt like the president's comments were being divisive. But on the other side of it, for the president, he's like, look, this whole thing about it's all around the national anthem, and it's a polarizing conversation, and quite frankly, I think everyone's right about it. I really do. I agree that people need to stand up for what they believe in, and if they feel there's an injustice, make a statement. Come out and stand for what. It's just maybe there's a different time and a place to make that kind of statement. I don't disagree with Colin Kaepernick, and I don't disagree with the president, quite frankly. I think it was okay that there's a lot of people that aren't happy that people don't stand for the national anthem. I'm not sure that I agree with LeBron in that I think if he probably sat down with the president or actually met with the president, it would do more for these two sides to maybe come to an understanding. So I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not shocked that LeBron's actually out there saying, well, I'm just not going to meet with the president.
Right.
I don't think that solves anything.
Well, I don't think the president's calling him to meet him either. So
no, I don't. Right.
I don't think that the president has, for all the things that you may or may not give him credit for, I won't give him credit for putting together a plan to divide America by using, sports as the catalyst for that. I think that just by nature we have dividing lines, and politics finds its way into stuff that I don't want to see politics in ever. Sports is one of those things, and it happens that way. And because of that, I think that LeBron James looks at it and holds him responsible for it. But I think if you give the president some road to run on with this, he'll do it, because he'll show that he'll talk about any of these things if it has his agenda involved in it. I don't think that the president belongs in the discussion about the NFL or the policies that are made up for the NBA or for any of these other sports.
Does it hurt LeBron? Does it hurt his brand? Does it hurt his image to come out and be so vocal? I mean, because people want to see sports, and they want to escape their regular life. They want to be entertained.
I don't think it'll hurt his brand at all. But here's what happens: people get temporarily annoyed, I think, by this, and there are people who will certainly look and go, "Can't stand LeBron." You know why? Because he said something against the president of the United States, and I'm a Trump supporter. You're going to have people who will just immediately go that way. But what happens is with a guy like LeBron James, and it doesn't matter if you're LeBron and you're the biggest mega brand on the planet. If you bring up politics in sports, you lose people immediately. They go, "Don't talk about this." I mean, if you've got those things. I mean, if you've got those things you love listening to that are sports related, as soon as it becomes political, you don't want to have any part of it, because that is your escape from having to listen to the news of the world. Sports is that escape, and it's that release from something that we can kind of come together on. And anytime it finds its way into sports, I get annoyed, and we have to address it, and yet we have to address it. And I just don't want to give any power to the president in dividing the country using sports. And I don't want LeBron to think that he's making some sort of amazing, political statement either by making this statement that, he was not going to meet with President Trump. What a brave stance, in the world of basketball, right?
We said this on CNN, so maybe who knows. All right, hey, Rivals has arrived, and now it's time to go. You can text Rivals to 65537. Go to all those social sites and like us, and of course, be smart. Dial us in on your smartphone. Thank you so much for being with us, Alex. Until then, we'll catch you soon.